Are we live? I can't tell if we're live. It looks like we're live, but I can't quite tell because it's not allowing me to see anything. Okay. No. Turn this YouTube return to YouTube studio. Okay, what the frick are you returning me to the YouTube studio here? I want to go back to my live thing so I can see this. Hey, hello. There are donations set up, but there have been a lot of mass shootings. And as of right now, I'm going to post a video, talking on UA Discord about stuff, about all of that. Now, people are probably wondering, why are you talking about mass shootings, you know? Nothing, it's stupid, you're a gaming channel. Yeah, I did stuff about Trump, okay? I'm a gaming channel that talks about stuff. I talk about news. This is something that I am afraid of getting into the gaming community and blaming people because of gaming. Now, I don't need people being blamed because of gaming, okay? I don't want people being blamed because we play video games. And oh no, that's what could happen. No, I don't need people doing that at all. I don't. Okay? I really don't. Okay, I really don't need that to happen to me because I love playing Splatoon. I love Call of Duty and Halo. They're not two games I play that often, but I love those games and I love game shooters. And I'm a huge Splatoon fan. I'm a huge fan of shooters. Metroid, I'm a huge fan of these games, and I'm just afraid that people are just gonna say, oh no, we need to get rid of all the gaming because it's corrupting the brains of the teens. It's like really? I don't really quite understand it all. Like, really? Like, I don't understand anything. At all. Like, I don't. Like, I don't. Because that's my point. Sorry, I'm trying to do about a million things at once. I don't think anyone's here. I do have one viewer, but I think that's myself. Let me just turn myself off and it should go back to being. But my main point is that I, as a gamer, am afraid of this reaching a new territory. A bad, like, and I mean a bad territory of, like, level that I'm not willing to and them saying, oh no, that's what's causing it all. No. I don't want that to come and pass and that be the actual, like, thing, because no, I don't want it to be the thing. And I don't. And I'm being serious. You guys can go in and please. I don't know. You guys can give me donations if you want. Do whatever. I don't they care about that, but all I'm saying is it bugs me when that's what I see and hear all about the mass shootings right now, and it just it's too much to handle, and I'm tired of it. Even little shootings. There was one like yesterday, and like while I was on vacation, there was a medium size, not a mass, well, I could say a mass shooting in Brooklyn, and I was in Lake George. I don't know how that far that is from the city or anything, but one thing I do know is, what the heck? You know? It's like, really? And I don't know. It's just, I seriously don't have words for the amount of stuff that's been going on lately in the news, and I go back to school on September 4th, and in the past 2 years, it was this past school year and the year before that, we have had 2 different people say they were truthful. One meant it as a joke, but I don't care, because there's one in Chicago, one in Illinois, yeah, Chicago, Illinois, Dayton, Ohio, and L, if I can speak, El Paso, I don't know why I say it was, but El Paso, and they say they're not related at all, but it's really freaky how they all happen. And they're saying the El Paso shooting was a domestic terrorist case with high crime charges. Trump says, oh, more needs to be done. No, more doesn't need to be done. Yes, more needs to be done, but not in the form of taking our weapons away. You want to know what taking away a weapon does? It allows people to get them illegally, like how people get drugs. Okay? And it leaves people like me, you, people watch this live or not live, doesn't matter. It could be your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, your grandmas, your grandfathers, anybody vulnerable because they don't have a dang weapon. Dang bug. But I took time out of my day right now to go live and talk about this because it's really bugging me. And right now I'm going to post it in the actual Discord with John that is in with John Kratz, because he's that kind of guy, and I don't want no drama. All I want is the fact that I am one who doesn't want to get into the gaming community and people being blamed for video games, and then they have to stop games like GTA. Yeah, I don't play GTA because it's not what my parents want me playing. Yeah, I'm 18 and stuff, but I don't really see it as a really great, fun game to really play at the moment. But it's right now to the point where I don't know what to think or do at this moment. And while I am at it, I'm gonna go to my channel and I'm going to, I have posted it into the thing with the actual video. We shouldn't get rid of guns after mass shootings. No, we shouldn't, because it's gonna leave everyone else vulnerable and makes it more difficult for people like me to be able to do stuff like that. And two, there are other weapons people can get. People can make their own explosives right at home. People can make their own flamethrowers right at home. You'd have to ban all knives, making it impossible to cut and eat your own food. You'd have to make forks, spoons. Pretty much anything nowadays can be a weapon. I could even use this as a weapon. I could literally take this, if I wanted to, and choke somebody by shoving it down their throat. I'm not that kind of person, but I'm just saying you can do it. I could even use this as a weapon. I could knock somebody out. I could hit them in the head. Just right. With this is for my glasses, and really hurt them. Now, what I want to do is copy my Discord server and put that in the description of this video. No, whatever. Okay, hopefully it doesn't mean I'm not live still, and then I can go live. Okay, cool. I should still be live here. It should have been a little malfunction. Sorry, guys, with a little bit of a semi-malfunction at the moment. But, I know I got 2 viewers, and I know one of them is probably John Kratz, and if it is, hello, and welcome. I do appreciate anyone who's stopping by, but I really don't want all this stuff to get to the gaming community. That's my main priority with all this stuff, is because I don't need that to happen. And if it does happen, I don't want it to. It's not a good thing for it to happen. Now, I am adding in my Discord, and I may allow people to talk on my Discord. I am going to allow people to talk onto my Discord. Now, there is no... YouTube is not allowing me to save all my... Okay, all changes have been saved. Okay. You got... And I'm going to say you can join... I'm going to say you can join my Discord. I'm literally just going to say right in the living room meeting. I'm going to say, hey... Sorry, I'm typing right now. Now, what I'm going to do is go into my Discord server and hit my live stream chat with fans. Make sure that my call volume is up all the way here completely, and then have people, because what I'm attempting to do here is allow people to be able to join, and I am changing the theme from gaming to news and politics, which should say saved up here. Yep, okay. Now, I know that, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on, and I'm hoping that more people will join in my, video, because I am currently not even watching it at all. I'm going to completely get out of that, and it should either go to 1, or if there's still 2. link in description to chat on the subject with me. Because I don't need to get in as important in the gaming community. Because if in the case that it does get into the gaming community and we get horrible, something bad does happen, where we get affected, where Mario can't be a thing because of mushrooms being like drugs and all that other stuff, that it basically makes video games very heavily done. And what, bro? Okay. Brother had a little snake, wooden snake, that broke on him. Yeah, not the best. But yeah, I am right in here. I know that John Grads might not want to join the Discord because of some stuff that may be drama. I try to stay out of that, but when it comes to something that's for the own safety of your family and all of that, it's good to have a gun, because if someone tries to rob your house and shoot at you, number one reason that all families should have security cameras. Now, my aunt, and it's not her boyfriend, but they live in the same house, which is really weird at the moment, hard to explain, but basically have a camera, and at any time something, I think it moves like past the camera, go ding 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 dong ding dong, like when people enter the house, which is good to know. But not all families have that, and families should in case of an emergency situation. And that would leave them being able to know about stuff like that. My school has taken precautions to be able to stop school shooters, but we've had 2 people do it in the past 2 years. Now, the likelihood of someone going and doing it in my own school, we don't know. And it kind of sucks. And I would like some people to join my Discord, but no one is. But I am perfectly fine with that. But I am just gonna check YouTube, bounce over YouTube again, and see if anybody else has decided to go. John Kratz checked out my video. Cool. About 6 minutes ago. He gave me a heart, and I don't really know the emoji, but it was from my Splatoon with John Kratz. Yeah, go subscribe. That's the name. It's yeah. I know there are 2 people watching. Or 1. I'm gonna say hello, people. And I know that YouTube may not like what I'm talking about, but having 3 shootings and what I do with my notebook? Oh no, I need my notebook. Okay, Dayton, because it was in Dayton, Dayton, Ohio, Chicago, Illinois, and El Paso, Texas. Now, from Dayton to Chicago, that's 298 298.7 miles, and to Dayton, from El Paso to Dayton, or Dayton to El Paso, it's 1,578.6 miles. Now, really weird, all a straight line, which is kind of strange. It kind of goes from one to the next, and then over. It kind of just goes. Let me just do a little thing for you. I have my pencil near me. Do I have my pencil near me? No. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I'll just show you. It goes. Kind of like that. Let's make sure I get this on the actual camera. There you go. Yeah, there's that. Now, as I've stated before, and I'm going to state throughout this whole stream, don't forget to subscribe, and also, that's the main thing, one thing I'm going to say, but is that, and I'm going to continue saying this again and again and again, we can't get rid of guns. It's gonna be a scenario where it's kind of like, having, drugs, like, you're gonna know all this stuff, like, and stuff like that, like, you're gonna know what's gonna go on, and I'm being serious about this, like, when we get rid of guns, shootings are gonna go up, because people can't use self-defense. And I know some people may say, oh, well, that's bad, you know. No, really what I'm trying to talk about is the fact that it is horrible what's going on right now in the country. But there's really not much we can do to prevent all this stuff and do anything else. And I know probably gonna be a few things again. But may possibly be raining and power may go out, so I may get cut off of this. But right now I got chopped out of mine, and right now I'm tempted to join in the unlimited chat, but no, I want to join into the general chat on the just random chat site, and I want to get people who will debate me on this, and or have any other thoughts. Now, background checks. Now, Trump should build his wall, and if he doesn't get to be able to build a wall around the border, shootings are going to go up. And it doesn't matter who the heck is president. We don't need Hillary Clinton, because all she's going to do is hide stuff from us, like her emails. She's just going to cause problems. It's going to allow her husband to be in the White House again. And, I'm hoping if Kanye does run for president, that'd be hilariously fun. But, I don't get sick because for some reason, but, I seriously don't know what to say or do in the realm of, I have no clue. Because, as far as I know, anything could happen. I'm going to join the Unlimited and see what they're talking about.
Hello, Dr. Gamer.
Hello.
What up, homie G? How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Dr. Gamer, is that fucking YouTuber?
No, I do not have homemade headphones. That was a joke, I tell you.
I'm doing good. Well, some of the country isn't doing good right this moment.
Why is that?
You didn't hear about the 3 shootings that happened today?
Man, no one gives a fuck.
That's not
One of
true.
them was a act of terrorism because
That's what they all say. But the white dude doesn't get fucking picked as a terrorist. He's like, oh, he's just mentally insane. Get the fuck out of here. Tired of this country.
They're talking
why
about
is
that
everyone
shit
now
all the time.
mentally insane all of a sudden? It's like, boom, every person who does something
No,
wrong.
listen. And this is not a race thing. It's facts and it's proven. Well, if it's a white dude shooting up someone, oh, he's just mentally ill. He's going through something. If it's a Mexican, black, or Muslim, it's a terrorist. Like, get the fuck out of here.
No, there's a lot of white terrorism identified.
You
No,
know,
you know what I hear? You know what I hear? You know what I hear a lot when like a shooting happens. I hear a lot of people talk like that, saying the same exact thing you said, but I don't actually hear what you're claiming happened. It doesn't happen.
No, I know, bro. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I did research or anything. I'm just already assuming, and I know I shouldn't do that, but you know.
Are you just like parroting something said?
No.
Who the heck blew on the mic?
Who just did that? Don't do that,
I
please.
don't know who it was. It keeps happening periodically.
But trust me, I'm not a liberal. I promise, I'm not a liberal.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like.
No, I'm just letting you know.
I think that people like just get on their talking points when these things happen. It's like.
No, I just don't care for it. You know what I mean? Like, I already know how we can deal with this. Dude, they're trying to take away guns. How to fix this issue? You let people register and have the right to carry. Yes, you still have to go through a test and everything like that, and do your thing. But there should be a right to carry. There should not be no gun-free zones. That's where all these shootings happen, is in gun-free zones. What? I'm not gonna argue, but this is true. Like, when's the last time you heard of a mass shooting in Texas or Arizona?
Or El Paso. Literally.
Well, El Paso. Well, I said
literally
Texas.
a couple days ago.
I just said Texas and Arizona.
What do you think El Paso is?
Yeah, El Paso is Texas, but that was near the border, around the border area, and it was inside of a Walmart and a mall, two big gigantic places where I'm pretty sure guns are purchasable. So, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not. I want us all be friends here, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
I just want to get into some political debate. It just always happens, and it's boring.
No, I get it. It's just, I don't know. I just don't care for politics. I don't care, to be honest. Just everybody be happy, love each other, one another. That you can only do what you can only do and what you can control. Just live your life. Things happen, man. And I know it's shitty and it sucks and we should not accept it. But until someone does something about it instead of talking about it, then we'll do that. But a lot of people like to talk in this country and they'll do shit. They like to blame, point fingers, but just do it, man. You know, my favorite philosopher, Alan Watts, he said, actually, let me pull it up so I don't actually fucking get it wrong. Because I fucking love this guy so much.
Das Verdammt.
But who just left? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. You guys ready? This is what it says. He says, the only way to make sense of out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. A lot of people won't do that.
Can you say that again?
Alan Watts said, the only way to make sense of or make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance.
So basically what you're saying is go with the punches?
No, if you want change and you don't know the best way to do it, just jump into it exactly you think would work and just join the dance until it works and then you guys figure it out. You know, a lot of people want to say, oh, I want this change, I want this, but never fucking jump in and just do it or try. That's what's wrong with our country, or lazy. We don't want to try shit.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like,
You remind me of this one kid. Wait, why are you so low? Hold on, let me check it out. In my class whenever I was in high school. You remind me of this one kid in my class whenever I was in high school, and he believed that the Earth was flat.
One of those people.
But I'm not saying. Wait, hold on. That doesn't what? That doesn't make any sense. Start political stuff in class and take over. No, but that okay. First of all, the world being flat is not a political thing.
Oh.
Yeah, but the world being flat is not political. That's just fucking retarded people. So what you're just saying, what I just quoted an actual legitimate philosopher, you're basically saying that's fake and that's stupid for what I just said. Which makes no sense. No, dude, I never said that.
No, all she said was that you remind her of that dude. That's it.
I mean, I didn't start any political thing. Someone brought up the shooting, and I just said I didn't care.
Well, technically it is political because they are saying that
Never mind. Just never mind.
Conspiracy theorists are
Do you know what a conspiracy theory means? It means that they cannot verify if it's fake or real.
That is not what conspiracy theory means.
Well, that's just a short sum of it.
Well, okay. Really, what a conspiracy theory is, this is coming from Google. An example of an event or a situation.
One second. I'm just gonna say this, and I'm not I'm not saying you're wrong or right, but this is funny. Every time I get in an argument with someone, or not an argument, like a discussion about something political, they're always on their phones Googling it, like if they knew what it was, and then like if Google says it, it's right. That's the scariest thing. But go ahead, continue.
Well, it basically says is a explanation of an event, situation that invokes a conspiracy by a sinister or powerful actors, or often political involvement or just basically a way to explain, or other explanations are more profitable when others, basically like 9/11 or something. But they're saying that basically the FBI is actually warning conspiracy theorists that they are a threat to the government. It was in the news recently. I was like, what the?
Why do you think? Okay, let me ask you a question. If just like this, I'm not saying anything, but like, why does the government think that they're a threat? Think about that.
Well,
because some of it, let's think about it. Some of it can be true, right? But no one has evidence. Like a cop, they can't just arrest you unless they have evidence of you doing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're telling the truth and you're trying to get them, they're going to try to convince all the rest of the sheep that you are wrong and you're lying.
Oh, when someone says the word sheep when they're referring to people, I automatically stop paying attention to anything they say. It's just.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
It's such a generic term.
What do you want me to say then? I'm not gonna sit here and sound all fucking smart and like high scholar. I'm only gonna use the words that I can describe what I'm saying. I don't need to use soft words to sound smart.
I'm not saying you need to sound smart. Usually, when people start saying like sheep, all these people are sheep, it means that they're trying to separate themselves from other people.
No, I'm not separating myself. We are who we are. But I'm just saying the people that don't research further information, they look for other resources. See, that's. I'm moving over.
What's the argument? What's the argument?
I'm over it. I don't want to talk about it.
I want to know what the argument is.
It's actually. It honestly wasn't even like an argument about anything.
It wasn't.
The end sounded like
it was just a discussion.
Yeah, it was like a bunch of people with opinions that know where to put them.
That would be a great title for a movie. People's opinions. They don't know, and a bunch of opinions. Not.
Opinion about what?
No, just what he said sounded like a great title for a movie. Is there someone talking really low? I swear I hear like someone.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, what the hell?
I don't go into discussions because I know I will choke up.
turn up your mic, please? I can barely hear you half the time. Not to be rude, but I can't.
I sound like an 8-year-old. I don't even want to talk anymore. I'm upset. How old are you guys?
Too old.
Great.
I'm an adult. I'm 18, so that's that.
I'm almost. I turned 18 in October.
Huh.
Believe it or not, I'm 23, and I feel like I'm getting fucking old.
I'm 13.
Hello, fellas. I have returned.
Oh, fuck me.
You didn't miss.
Oh, he got banned. Oh, he got banned and made a new account.
You didn't miss much.
Yeah. Damn, dude, how you get banned and make a new account to come back?
Sounds like something I would do.
Generally, when I know about that, I let people stay. I just kind of keep it on the down low.
Oh, you are admin. Fuck, I'm sorry.
Oh, why'd you notice? Shit.
Look on their thing.
I can't hide it. I want to hide it.
You're a faker.
Stop.
And I'm Beyonce's
You're
chauffeur.
faker, not me.
And I'm best
You're
friends
glue.
with Kanye
Whatever you
West.
say
So
bounces off me and sticks right back onto you, bro.
You smell bad.
Well, I have it on good authority that you're a butt face.
I have an Adobe that you're a face spot.
You got me.
what are we getting into, like Rick and Morty type aliens? That's all I'm picturing.
Oh, speaking of Rick and Morty, did they say anything about the 4th season yet?
I think
Yeah, they did.
they actually have trailers up for it.
Yeah, they do.
It really takes them a while.
Yeah, I can understand why though.
Animation is a process.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, the only people who can turn shit around fast like that is like South Park. They turn shit around really quick.
And that's only because it's basic.
Yeah. Like they make their shows the week of.
I forget which show it was. I heard. I think it might have been. I mean, one show I heard that they do multiple like they'll be working on multiple episodes at once.
There's a documentary out there. I think it's called like 7 Days to Air, 6 Days to Air, or something like that. And it's like about how South Park basically makes they make their show the week of.
That's gotta be
interesting.
I suppose no one's been like, I'm out of here, I quit.
I only really watch South Park Funny Moments. I never actually.
Yeah, well, they're not as popular as they used to be. Back in the day, like.
Yeah.
You watch South Park all the fucking.
I don't think cable TV is as popular as it used to be.
I've got myself bubblegum pop. Be jealous of pop.
There's so many streaming services. It's not popular at all.
Yeah. You even have.
Yeah, people are moving more to just watching YouTube and stuff and Netflix. And
YouTube is kind of falling off, to be honest.
It's going downhill. They're supposed to be getting.
Insane.
You can get YouTube TV, which is basically cable.
Yeah.
It's literally
I watched
TV.
an insane amount of YouTube.
But what do you do when you want to?
But it's not as fun as it used to be. It's like very monetized and.
Yeah, but
like, I would not.
In comparison,
I would not want to see how many hours of YouTube
watching
I watch
like 3 minutes of ads, 4 minutes of ads on TV, and then watching a bit of a show. The ads on YouTube are not even close to that bad.
Well, you just use ad blocker.
Once again, yes.
Yeah, that
exactly.
If you're on TV or if you're on mobile, then it's not.
Well, they're there's sort of a way, or there's a way around that with using. You'd have to use the browser. You'd have to use YouTube on Chrome, but on your phone.
Yeah.
But and there's a thing you download for an ad blocker, but.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't like ads at all, but I'm willing to tolerate it.
But YouTube's trying to be more like.
I am, because it pays the content creators.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't. It pays them not that much. Like Uncle Sam has to take their cut, and then YouTube has to take their cut. And if they're with if they're with the studio, they got to take their cut. So they're really not making shit, to be honest.
What are you talking about, dude? Those YouTube millionaires.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, now, today, unless you're... Well, what the fuck is that? Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, and YouTube takes 45% of it, plus the IRS has to take some of the money, too, so...
And it's like, if you're not a big YouTuber, it doesn't matter, to be honest.
And I'm not no big YouTuber, so it doesn't...
Alright, so I know a YouTuber who has, I'd say, 39,000 subscribers. He does, a live stream type of show, and he makes a livable wage. You know what I mean? He makes a livable wage off that.
And I'm a YouTuber who makes absolutely not a dime, not a nothing.
You have to have enough.
I have donations set up that people can give me using Streamlabs, which is much better.
Yeah, most people use Twitch and stuff like that.
Twitch is... Dude, Ninja just did a big move. He moved a mixer.
I'm like, whatever.
I wonder how that's gonna play out for him.
Dude, he's got $100 million. Of course he's gonna play out well.
I like designed content that's interesting constantly. Streamers, sometimes will make a joke where I'm like, haha. But, that's why I prefer YouTube.
Yeah, I like a lot of, podcast, type of shows.
I don't know watch streaming stuff for RT. That's the only person I watch.
I don't really go on Twitch anymore.
No.
I never was into Twitch.
Bro, there's a bunch of people on my Twitch account that I never used. I never used my account, right? And a bunch of people was hacking and using it. What do you thought there was money in here? You're an idiot. I'm not that fucking stupid.
How'd that happen?
I don't know, dude. I logged, because I have an email where it's just junk stuff and not that serious. And I forgot my password, but then I logged into that email. And it was people from India was logging into my account. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's pretty.
And then I was on Twitch, right? And then I had got a notification saying someone trying to log into my account. I'm like, what? And it showed me where they were at. And I'm like,
I had to log into my account from I got an email, right? This is hey, change your password so try to get in. And then I got a phone call, which was super creepy. And they're like, what's your mother's maiden name? They framed it as if they were doing a survey, and I was like, I'm not fucking telling you that.
Yeah, that was weird.
I was like, but it was I don't know if he was Indian, but it sounded like somewhere around there. So yeah, they definitely tried to social engineer my ass.
And I would have been Muslim bitch.
Hey, here's some creative passwords. Okay, ready?
Just use there's actually a website that'll generate you remember one password, and then they generate passwords for all your websites. You get on your phones and anywhere.
Yeah, I need to get a password manager.
It's actually really well to do, but.
Well, what's the password?
Password number 1. Give me $500.
I'm gonna make that my bank password.
Most places want 8 digits, 1 capital, 1 number, 1 lowercase. It's like dang. Soon you're gonna have to play hopscotch just to log into your account.
Man, I wonder if there's there's people who are so good at programming that they make it so if people try to hack their stuff, they make it actually seem easy.
Well, that's what Google did.
And then make it so that if something happens, they then get sent to a page in which the person can be instantly notified.
That's what
it's designed so they can't look further in.
That would have been.
They and then they're like, okay, I know you guys tried to hack me. I can either report you to the police or you guys have to pay me money.
Okay, one, I can tell you this right now. I actually stumbled across my first hacker on Discord. and my dude was showing me like security cameras. He was accessing people's. I was like, what the fuck? No, he was like moving a street camera. I'm like, bro.
That's creepy.
No, he was telling me stories like how he saw this lady actually, like it wasn't live, but it was pre-recorded. How he saw a lady like die in a locked room. I was like, what? I was a little like, But then he showed me like this. You know how you have those door things where you can detect if someone's at your front door?
Yeah.
Well, someone had that in their garage, right? And this person's garage was huge, dude. It looked like they were like maybe like doing well for themselves. But there's no cars in there because obviously they weren't there. But I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you're not safe nowhere.
But do you hear what happened with E3?
Yeah.
You hear what happened with E3? They just leaked like over 200 YouTube.
Yes,
like
I heard that.
2000. I was like, I wonder they don't have the list of the people, but it'd be nice to know if it was ones that went to E3 or is it just anyone that talked about it.
What happened?
Like, because recently, what happened with E3 was they leaked over 2,000 journalists and YouTubers. Like, they can basically, while it was up, people like some people may know where a YouTuber lives. Like, they got rid of the website, the link to the site fast, but it was up there for a good amount of time where you could find out where somebody lived. Like, it had phone number, house address, full name, and like you could basically steal their identity if you wanted to.
That's weird.
And it may have just caused E3 to go down the drain. Doesn't help in the coffin of GameStop. They're already dying. Bless you.
What the fuck was that?
I think someone sneezed.
Like a demon escaping someone's body.
Please, Satan, stay away. Do not molest me like little children at a preschool. Do not take me underground in a tunnel like at a preschool. And I'm referencing real life. Don't question.
Question everything.
Yes. Question how the heck 4-year-olds in the 80s know what satanic tunnels look like. It was I don't know. Oh, it was McMillan. It was the McMillan preschool. I think, yeah, it was the McMillan preschool. There was an incident of, as they say in the documentary, so trying to deny and say that, oh, the people who are involved, they're the victims. Yeah, a sweet old lady who basically took them into underground tunnels that were then later on buried, like covered in stuff. Basically, they're trying to say, oh, nothing happened because it's like satanic. I'm like, yeah, how do 4-year-olds in the 80s make up stuff about being molested?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
What are you talking about?
What? I don't even know what's going on. What's going on?
Recently, you know, there's
something about like satanic 4-year-olds in the 80s.
There was a
I
thing.
don't know what the fuck this kid's talking about. I'm done listening.
It's one thing to have satanic 14-year-olds, but those ones from the 80s, whoa.
It was if you look it up, it's the McMillan preschool trial. They put a documentary recently trying to say that the actual people that were accused were
off YouTube,
victims.
Or did you actually research and read this?
No, I've actually. There's that. It was on the.
Show me your proof.
It was on the channel Oxygen. There was actually the channel Oxygen had just recently put out a documentary about it with their true crime series. 4-year-olds just don't make up stuff about rape.
We get it.
So. It wasn't even during the time of cool movies like Back to the Future. Come on. But we are getting another Ghostbusters, which is weird.
Yeah.
But it is a third one.
Really, oh golly gee, shit, we need it.
Wait, you guys actually like Ghostbusters?
Well, like, okay, Who's in it?
I think the original cast is coming back.
No, because some of them are
Isn't
dead.
one of them dead?
Yeah.
Well, I guess not the dead guy.
Not that one dead dude.
Some of my really, please turn it up. It's just getting on my nerves. I hear somebody's.
Well, unless it's gonna be like a weekend of Bernie's crossover.
What if they like? They find they dig up his. It's like, maybe we could bring it back to life, guys. And then it's like, you're fucking crazy, dude. It's like, no, we can do it. And then he digs up his grave.
Yeah, what if he's like gonna be the ghost?
Yeah.
That they have to bust.
There you go.
That'd be an awkward moment. Hey, dude.
I do know Bill Murray. He said he wanted the third Ghostbusters to be certain ways, and that's why the third Ghostbusters was made a long time ago.
Yeah, it comes out July 10th next year.
I mean, I'm not really too excited about it. I'm not a big Ghostbusters guy.
I saw a teaser like this.
I think the first one. The second one, it has moments. No. Fucking.
The actual this is more than what I've seen before. This actually like a real like teaser.
I wonder if they're gonna do some sort of like cheesy handoff to the girl Ghostbusters. I'm curious about that.
Heck, they better not. My thing is,
they might.
If there were real feminists out there that wanted rights for women, they would complain that women don't get their own movies. They get horrible spin-offs where it's females of already good movies with guys. Star Wars, Men in Black, Ghostbusters. Probably soon to be something else. Soon you'll have E.T., but with a female. Soon you'll have E.T. where it's all females and E.T.'s a female.
I know, what if they instead made a new franchise that was good and just so happened to have female characters in it? Wouldn't that be neat? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it really does say something when the only things that they make with females nowadays are pre-established franchises.
Except there was...
As if, like, it's almost in itself, by trying to be less sexist, they're more sexist by saying, like, hey, females can only be the stars in movies that are in franchises where the main characters have been men for most of the time.
There was one movie that came out recently this year, that came out in February, but it was only in select theaters.
I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I just wish they did it good. That's all.
Mm.
You know what? I'll take it all back. I take everything I said back. I just want a good movie when I watch a movie. That's all I care about. I don't care whether they're females or males as the main characters. If they're all female characters, I mean, they're all acted amazingly well. That's fucking fantastic. I just want to watch a good movie.
On Twitter, they're like, oh my god, people are so upset that, people say that there can't be a female lead. Who is saying these things?
Yeah, exactly.
Who is saying this shit? Because I don't think that that's true. The Hunger Games, nobody mentions that. That's a female lead.
Yeah, good movie.
Why does nobody fucking mention that trilogy?
Probably because it's based off a book. It's not some, original thing that, someone created.
I think that's valid, though. My point is that Batman is based off a comic. Every Marvel movie is based off a comic. Sherlock Holmes is based off a book. What franchise isn't already based on something else that's popular nowadays? What is?
And you could basically toss out every Disney movie ever.
True. Well,
most of them are based off something else.
Not Wreck-It Ralph exactly. There are some things that are based off other things, but
kind of.
That's mainly they didn't do a video game movie, but a video game movie kind of thing. It was.
Dude, almost all video game movies turn out to be complete trash.
Except for Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank had the voice actors of the game, recent games, and had the look of the games. It was amazing.
A surprisingly well-made movie was that one live-action Pokemon movie.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Detective.
It's because they
Yes,
got.
I never watched it, but I'm curious to watch it.
I'm really waiting.
Apparently they pulled it off.
I want to
Like,
see.
critics are actually like, this is a good movie.
Except,
So I'm like, huh.
not many people actually
I
were.
want to see it.
But what happened was it got overshadowed by Endgame and John Wick.
But I didn't.
It got overshadowed by Endgame and John Wick.
Yeah.
Which came before and after the movie, which why Stranger Things Season 3 came out later than it was they were planning. Just because they wanted to actually do well.
If anyone wanted to do well, they just don't release anywhere near Endgame. Let that be the only movie in the theater. And then,
let them get all the money. Let Disney get all the money. Yeah. Let them just buy out everything. So one day you'll just walk in to buy a car and you'll be like, "Welcome to Honda. Now I'm a part of Disney."
All cars have like big, awkward, completely unaerodynamic Mickey Mouse ears on them.
Actually, a lot of like car manufacturers like are owned by certain like I think like weird shit like Lexus and Ford are owned by the same people and some shit like that. I'm not saying those are actually true, but a lot of like brands they own each other. And then some brands only own some things in certain countries. So like
yeah, I hear that's a thing.
Like so like they'll own, say, like I said, I'm not saying these are the exact ones, but like they'll own the Hyundais that are sold in America, but not the ones in Mexico. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of weird shit that goes on in that industry.
Mm.
Yeah. It bugs me a lot when people copyright things like phrases or like words.
That's what the React Brothers or whatever they're called.
Yes, that was one of those.
Yeah, they tried to just say, "Oh, we own the word React. No one can do a reaction video." That's
if it's a unique combination of words that form a name, fine. But when you just take a word like React, no, that's not good.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
hard.
yeah. Except
that shouldn't be legally allowed.
And then they're like, "All right, we're gonna create React mode." Like, dude, nobody wants to go to your shitty website, okay?
Yeah.
People want to just watch dumb videos on YouTube. They don't
see, that's where YouTube is like. This is, I think, that's like.
Go on a website that has React videos and non-React videos, or only React videos. Huh.
Yeah. Do you wanna visit a site that has all the videos, or one that only has React videos made by these two specific people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, alright, well.
Exactly. Oh, but I need to see people react to things.
It's like.
And then they died out basically immediately.
Yeah.
Well, technically YouTube's dying.
I haven't seen anything past their apology video.
Well, actually, they do post, but just.
Don't they still do like the kids react and teens react?
Well, now the teens are adults. Now the teens are adults, and the old people are still old, and they're gonna die soon, probably. That's the saddest thing. The part about it is they do the elders react, yet eventually they have to die. So
elders react to their funerals.
They could legitimately set something up where they have like a living funeral. That guy actually did that before. He wanted to hear what people would say to him, so he had a living funeral.
Is that real, or is that like one of those urban myths? No, I'm just actually asking. I don't know.
I can imagine it happening.
Yeah, it's a.
Imagine being that dude's friend. I'd be like, dude, you're such a.
They also call them pre-funerals.
Yeah.
Bless you. Basically, they say it's basically a funeral home for living, which is actually kind of a good thing, because then you could hear what people would say to you when you would be dead.
It's also incredibly narcissistic. I want to see you grieve. Like, that's fucked up.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember what this was. I remember watching a show, and I remember it was Scrubs, where like this one character, imagine him faking his funeral and then having an open casket funeral where his body held his arms out so that people could hug him. And he was like, the boss that was mean to me, he's gonna feel bad then. And then like he imagined this boss being like, I'm sorry, and hugging him.
I specifically.
Was it Ted? Was it Ted?
That sounds right.
The kind of like pathetic dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ted. That's funny. I don't remember that.
Yeah, Scrubs is a pretty good show.
Yeah, it is. It was regarded as the most accurate medical TV show.
Yeah, I heard that.
Also created what we now know as the default dance. Sadly.
What?
The default, one of the episodes has, I forget the.
Oh,
Carrot, yeah.
Are you talking about the like the Fortnite dance?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Donald Faison. He plays Turk.
Mm-hmm. Which technically the default dance is in sync to the actual like dance, not the song they use in Fortnite. I watched the video and I was like, never thought about that. It is 1-for-1 exactly from the clip from the show. It's really weird, and it doesn't fit
yeah,
the.
I think Fortnite does a lot of that with their dances. Like they pretty much just copy exactly what people do.
Yeah,
that people have actually tried to sue them for that, but they don't win.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude Carlton, I can't remember his
yeah.
name. I think it's like Alfonso or something. He tried to sue Fortnite for stealing the Carlton off of him or whatever, and it got thrown out. So pretty much have like free license to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, because technically people can't own a dance because it's. And some of them are too basic to the point where people already know them. Like anyone can do the dance because there's so.
I think they should ask permission, especially when they use the exact motion capture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's like, all right, well, it's not just like you hired somebody to do the dance. You are actually like motion capturing what I did and making that a purchasable thing in your game.
But as I heard that this like season 10 released, I think it was like last week, sometime last week, and I've heard rumors that it might be Fortnite's last season. Fortnite might be gone, might be leaving, which is probably great, but also leaves basically Ninja jobless. Yeah, he plays Apex, but that never blew up. No one.
Yeah, you got paid $1 million to play Apex.
Yeah.
Apex was good.
Truth be told, Ninja's a pretty decent guy, and I think like part of why people watch it is the personality.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never watched him. I think he's always gonna get shit because most of the fans are most likely kids.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's very easy to make fun of somebody whose fans are mostly kids. Like it's very easy to lampoon them.
That's true.
But he's a clean streamer. You know what I mean? He's making money like hand over fist.
I like his perspectives. Like like there's people who get upset at him sometimes, and I'm like, I don't think that's a valid reason to say someone. I think people are just shitting their pants.
Oh my.
Over this.
I could not imagine having that type of following.
I literally.
I don't think I'd be able to really do well in that type of environment. With that many people knowing who I am and like listening to what I say all the time.
Dude,
Same here actually.
Hours a day. Like that sounds very stressful to me.
First thing I just searched Ninja on Google. First thing that comes up is an ad that says "Watch Ninja on Mixer." It's literally the first thing.
Mixer is owned by Microsoft, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they had.
They put a lot of money into it, so I'm sure that they're gonna fucking promote the shit out of it.
Yeah, there was a thing with a while back, like a thing.
Ethan Ethan Klein from H3H3 was talking about it, and he thinks it's likely that Ninja got equity in the company for switching over, which makes sense to me.
Some people say it might.
I respect Ninja because he like stands by what he believes in. Like he doesn't like cave in.
Yeah. Nah, I think he seems like a pretty good dude. I don't like when people shit on streamers that much unless they do something kind of like shitty.
Yeah.
Because like, what are you gonna do? Make fun of Ninja because he's cringy or some shit? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like whatever, dude. Yeah, maybe. He's also a fucking millionaire. You probably never. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the dude is like killing it at life, you know. So people just want to bring him down a peg so they can feel closer to him.
Instead, like, why don't you just think this guy's an example of what is possible?
Yeah.
That's the life you might live. And if you spend your time doing closer to what he does, and instead not doing what he does and just shitting on him, you're not going to succeed like him.
Actually,
Without that mindset, people would succeed more.
A while back, they actually had Splatoon characters on the like they have on Mixer. They had I don't know. There's like they had characters around like different games advertised on the actual when you were on like the Xbox screen. They actually had Nintendo characters on there for some reason.
On the Xbox screen?
Yeah. Like.
Oh my gosh! I want to look this up now.
It's very hard to find. There's actual images. I will just put them into the.
You ever see your dog do a nice stretch and you kind of get jealous?
I'll put it into the actual.
March.
But it was really weird, and a lot of people thought that because of having, which was the weirdest thing. Microsoft was like, "Hey, you guys can Nintendo, you guys can have Cupheads." It's like, what? That just seemed like a game that would never come to the system. Seems strange, but.
It seemed more of a PlayStation game than a Nintendo game.
What does?
Cuphead.
It was more. It was.
Maybe.
I don't see it being branded for Nintendo.
No, but it was only like exclusive to. But Sony's base, I don't know what they're doing.
That makes sense. I mean, like Nintendo's are a lot of Nintendo fans are old schools. You know how many people selling point for the Wii was the fact that it had old video games that you could buy online for very cheap.
And now all you can
play.
The virtual console.
Now they like screw virtual console. We're just gonna give you online play with NES games only.
Oh, I agree. I hate that.
I'm like, come on.
It honestly frustrates me the way that they do business.
And two, it doesn't look like they're actually giving us a real fix for the Joy-Cons drifting. It seems like they'll just fix it for free, and then you'll get the problem again in a couple months. Have fun. And I deal with that drift a lot.
Did you guys get that fucking, what was it, like the mini SNES or classic, whatever? It was like really popular a couple years ago.
Yeah, then Sony tried to do it, but they failed. Sony tried to do the same thing, but Sony gave away 2 of their main franchises on the PlayStation 1, Spyro and Crash.
How was that the classic? Was that cool? Because that sounds like something I'd like.
Spyro seems cool to me. I just never played it.
But they gave away Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, which was Sony's game. They don't have really many mascots for PlayStation 1. If they were to do the PlayStation 2, they'd have just a bunch of Ratchet and Clank games, because that's the only mascot they really have that they actually really care about, because they don't have a mascot or any face.
Was good, and Spyro was good too.
Yeah, and then Spyro went and became a toy, and Skylanders was born, which isn't bad.
I was playing the remastered version of Spyro for like a hot minute, like a second. I don't own it. Well, excuse me, but I was playing it on somebody else's thing, and I had fun. Brought back a lot of memories.
I remember watching someone play, and I'm like, this game is well designed.
Yeah, it's fun. You'll definitely like it. You'll get lost into it. But I like, they had it on sale, but I forgot to fucking buy it. So I'm always kicking myself.
I just put the Mixer. I'm just uploading the Mixer and the image of the Nintendo thing on Mixer into the spam section, just because they can't do it in the regular chat. There's no, but somehow they've gotten rid of the button for able doing any photos, things, whatever.
Wait, so that was like Princess Peach?
There was another one with. There's another one I'm gonna get.
I mean, that's blatantly like Nintendo. That's like Mario, a Mario character.
Yeah, and then they also had. Wait, just a second.
Marina, I look up and that's what it says.
And then they did that too. That was another one. Yeah, they legitimately had like Nintendo characters. So many people thought maybe they were gonna put Mixer on the Switch, which would have been cool. But sadly, that never happened at all.
It's so weird.
But it was like why like it made no.
How could you make an accident? Like how could you make a mistake like that?
It like I could see like put it with the way they did Marina. It was just a little bit of like a tentacle part. It wasn't like a full face really. So of her like when you got a full blown Splatoon character and other characters showing right up and like. And yet nothing. Nintendo has no way of streaming. You gotta pay money to get a card. Like with Xbox, you can stream straight to Mixer, and then you can stream straight to YouTube on a PlayStation. But Nintendo, nope. You gotta buy a capture card and then hook it up to your own. Have a computer that can run it.
I would stream video games, but I don't have the upload speed to do it on my internet. It's absolutely trash.
I just play video games.
Like
I would play them and
I was.
Talk about it. I would show my face.
Nintendo basically got rid of a lot of stuff. They're like, yo, let's get rid of Miiverse as soon as the Switch comes out and give you this online that you have to pay money and only a select game can allow voice chat. But and you can't chat your friends if they're in the middle of playing a game and you want to play a game with them. And you can only chat with people on Splatoon on multiplayer with your friends. So you can't just chat with people. Like, it just makes no sense the way Nintendo's doing anything. Like, their way of a home console and a portable.
They're slow to change as the company. They always have.
Yeah, but they got rid of Miiverse, which was their most stupidest idea, because.
I don't think it was that badly done in comparison to what they have now. If I'm being honest.
What they have now is, here, have your phone to use voice chat when Fortnite on the Switch can do it with no issues. Can do voice chat. Like, clearly it's capable of doing it. So.
Yeah. Did you guys ever play an Xbox 360?
I've played before, but.
Do you guys remember the 1 vs 100 they used to have on there? That shit was fucking cool. Oh man, that was like one of the coolest fucking ideas any video game system I've ever seen.
1 vs 100.
Yeah, it was like 1 vs 100 is like it's like a game show, and Xbox would have this game show that was free to play, and if you won, like you actually were playing against other people, you actually won like Microsoft points and shit like that. Like
that sounds really awesome.
Yeah, it was free to participate. It was awesome. I don't know why they stopped doing that.
But actually, there's one that besides stuff like that, like the one thing that actually Nintendo did horribly was My Nintendo. Let's get rid of giving you physical things and give you wallpapers and printable stuff. Yeah. I'd rather have, like, yeah, in America you got, like, shoelaces, but that's better than getting a wallpaper for your phone. Like, really?
Nothing's better than getting a wallpaper for your phone.
How about getting a gold controller for Mario Kart? They did that. You can get a gold controller for Mario Kart Wii.
Your tastes disgust me.
And so far, I'm just gonna click the I'm just on the site right now. I'm just gonna look for redeem point. Like even the way they do their online service kind of stinks, because they're like, hey, you want some like bonus stuff, some like actual good stuff that you can get with having the online, that it's not just for playing online. Pay us $60 for NES controllers plus 20, or well, you have to have the 12 months to do it, so $20, that's $80. I'm not
Yeah,
getting.
I'm not a huge Nintendo fan, man. Like,
Hey.
I don't like the way they do business a lot of times, and they really don't give me many reasons to buy their new systems. I would like a Switch though, but it's like why am I gonna spend all this money?
I wish that.
What?
I wish EA put.
Like Smash Bros.
Dude.
I'm kind of like that's what I grew up with, so that's like what I'm used to. And the reverse thing is that I look at other consoles and it's harder for me to find something that I'm interested in because I'm very used to what Nintendo games do because they're actually very well designed games.
Yeah.
And like,
I agree with you on that, but they've got no third party shit, so it's like.
Well, they are starting.
Once again, like I'm more interested in Nintendo's first parties than the third parties, even though like yeah, I have Dark Souls on my Switch.
Well, they just got.
But like, I just.
Well, Nintendo.
Like, I like GTA.
That's what I'm playing right now.
I was into the online on Halo 2.
I fucking love Halo. Love it. My favorite shit ever. I cannot wait for Infinite. I'm gonna fucking fan.
I can't wait for Nintendo to give us more information on Metroid 4 after delaying that game.
Into World of Warcraft.
Jeez.
For period 2.
I never got into that. I wish I did, but isn't Vanilla coming out soon? So I could probably get.
Yeah, but they're also releasing that along with their newer console.
World of Warcraft?
The Halo Infinite. That's where they're gonna release it around the same time as their new console, which the way Nintendo's doing things, they're making money. And at this
I wonder what we're gonna see next with the new consoles. I really am curious. Like what
it's kind of weird because Nintendo is in the position where they're gonna be releasing a console for the competition, no matter what. Now, no matter like they've went off track because they needed the money because they were gonna go out of business. The Wii U, not that the Wii U was a horrible console, it was just the naming and.
Wii U was a horrible console.
Dude, it brought us Mario Maker and Splatoon. Mario Maker and Splatoon.
Yeah, that doesn't make that a good console. That makes those good games.
It was practically a 3DS for your house.
I think the GameCube was a good console that was hard to market.
But they also.
I think the GameCube and the Switch are the best consoles in the modern era.
But as
the Wii wasn't that great. I had one.
The Wii was pretty good. Like playing playing Skyward Sword, being actually able to swing and actually like go in the game like you're actually playing. That's it's fun.
Once you got over the gimmick, it was really. I sold that shit for a PS4 after like 2 months.
I liked how Skyward Sword felt. I didn't like the having to recalibrate thing. You didn't have to do it often, but it, like, when it did work, it felt really good. The way that it precisely tracked your movements, and like the combat in the games has a higher complexity to it.
Wait,
because, you know, if a enemy's blocking one way, you have to slash him the other way really quick.
Oh my god!
Nintendo adapt to your movements. So it's kind of interesting.
I can't wait. 2 days, baby. I just saw a thing on Nintendo's getting DC Universe Online.
Where people already were like, motion controls suck, when they actually started to nail it. And because of that,
And now they sort of have it on the Switch, but not as much.
Too big for the britches at the time.
But now Nintendo's actually made, which I think they should continue on with their idea of, like, they took Wii Boxing and made ARMS, which actually takes the Wii Boxing and makes it, like, way better. But ARMS, a lot of people complain that ARMS is a one-time play, and I do have to agree with that. Like, once you play it, it's like, yeah, that was fun. Not much.
Fun to me. I always saw it and thought that looks fun.
I was like, Wii Boxing, but better, because...
They probably won't continue using this. It's like shit.
Well, no, what...
Actually, no, they might. Actually, Nintendo's a little different than other companies, because they are like, did the first game sell badly? What?
Wow, that's...
Oh yeah.
Anyways, what was I saying?
I have no
Okay.
clue.
Nintendo will have a franchise that doesn't work.
Wait, is this dude talking to us or somebody else? I hate when people do that when they join a chat.
Hey, Cannon, can you put the volume down? Okay. All right. I was gonna say, Nintendo's weird though because sometimes they'll have a franchise that wasn't successful, did not make what they wanted to make, and then they'll be like, do we want to make a sequel anyways? Yes. And then they'll find some crazy way to make their money's worth off of it.
But
dude, they invest in their first party games because they have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like
we are
here's the thing. It tends to be that games in a franchise, more people know what it is, so they're more likely to buy like a sequel to a game rather than a game in a franchise, right?
Well,
so
people bought.
Kind of anticipate that they're not going to make as much money.
People did buy.
Games.
People did buy Splatoon when it came out.
I never played Splatoon. I heard it's dope.
I got the second one, which they've just finished with like the last Splatfest, sadly, like a couple weeks ago, which is sad because
I think there's more complexity to Splatoon. Like there's more that it feels like there's enough variety in it.
Yeah, because
gameplay that
it's not like.
But like every character
I used to be really good buddies with this dude online, and we'd play like Destiny and shit. We'd move past games.
I wish we'd.
And then he started playing Splatoon, and then I never heard from him again. He loves that game.
It is a great
fun game.
And
really
which people do say it was a ripoff. If you look up, you have to look it up. Like there's a video. It's colorwar.avi. It was a like tech demo type thing for the Xbox 360, which looks similar to Splatoon, but it's all it is just another like paintball game type of thing. Really.
I can't wait for the next Halo though, because I love Halo Forge. I love competitive Halo. I love everything about it.
I wish that Nintendo never went with Bandai on there for Metroid 4, because they're like, nope, it's not our quality. We're going back to who we originally do our stuff with. Why didn't you do it in the first place? Why'd you try to change it up?
Mark my words. Landlogger, August 4th, 2019.
But
when Halo Infinite comes out, it's going to be super dope, and everybody's going to love it.
We are getting... Nintendo is getting DC Online in 2 days. I just, when I'm on their site now looking at a few games, and that's the first game I saw. It took forever to download the data on PS3, so I gave up on it, and then when I went to try once, it's like, sorry, the servers are down for that console. I was like, dang it. But hey, it's a third.
Dang it, Bobby.
DC Universe Online is a third-party game. Supposed to be getting one game. I was looking for a specific one. Like, we're getting... Where is it? One. They're bringing back Bubsy.
Yeah, you know what you just remind me of? That King of the Hill shit. Remember,
Astro
when they were doing a barbecue or whatever, and he was cooking the steak? And he's like, Bobby's like, what if they asked for it well done? And he's like, we asked them firmly, but politely.
Yeah.
That shit's too funny. Dude, that's one funny ass show.
Oh, it is.
I wish they'd bring it back.
I wish they would bring it back. I think it would do so well in today's time.
It would be.
The weirdest thing to me is weren't the people who wrote Beavis and Butthead on that show?
Yeah, Mike Judge. Mike Judge made both of those shows.
I'm surprised because of how totally different those shows are.
Mike Judge also made something else. I can't remember what he made, but it's popular. Like it.
I'm just low. We're also getting Dauntless. That's cool. Where is the one?
I like how King of the Hill was kind of a
3.
spin-off of Beavis and Butthead.
Cool.
And then it became such a popular show that people just kind of
One
forgot that.
Rings, the card game.
Yeah, wasn't he like the dude? Like, wasn't he in King of the Hill? Or no, that was
Yeah.
He was he the lawnmower dude? The lawnmower guy?
Wait, I think so.
I can't fucking remember, dude. But I think that's who. I think that's
Blood Roots, that's cool.
I mean, like, Beavis and Butthead came out like when I was born, I think.
Contra.
He had a slightly different
Tetris,
art style.
Yeah, he did. I was just emerging from.
He looks uglier on this show. Like his fat folds around his face are a little more emphasized. He's wearing a hat.
He was was it a blue hat and he was like mowing a lawn? Because I can't look at it.
Yes.
That's what I remember from that. And it's fucking crazy, man. I can't remember what I had for breakfast last week. I can remember that bullshit.
I had a Pop-Tart.
That's the important bullshit, sir.
All I have is a Pop-Tart one, or at least once or more a week, so I know that I can tell one thing. That's about all I can say is one thing. I
think part of art, though, is that good art is made to be memorable.
It's true.
So, SpongeBob until Steven died.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, then they ruined it.
When he was on the show, it was a good and well-written show.
Yeah, and then they're like, yo, let's do the Super Bowl. No, let's just ruin it. Let's slap in a meme, and as soon as that happened, the meme died. Sicko mode died. It just died. Like, I was waiting for Sweet Victory, and it never happened. I was even trying to live stream it through my phone, and then my phone just gave up and froze after the point that Sweet Victory didn't happen, which is weird. I was like, dang it, my phone don't even like this halftime show. Oh, what the heck is Pine? It's a weird name for a game.
Yo, you know what I wish there was? I wish there was another Age of Empires game. I used to love that series.
Age of Empires.
That's like one of those like RTSs. Like real-time strategy. Like if you think like Command and Conquer, Total War, shit like that.
I got you.
Age of Empires 2 and 3 were dope as shit.
I played StarCraft on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, it's like StarCraft, but it was like there was one for like kind of like 2 was like I think like around like Roman times, and then 3, which is what I started playing, was like around like the colonial times, so like 1700s and shit like that.
That's cool.
That game.
Where's the other game? I'm trying to
I said StarCraft.
I used to play that game in the room I'm sitting in.
Oh my gosh, what the?
I'm actually usually more interested in like those time periods. However, 1700s. I like a good strategy. Like they're really addicting, and they know exactly how to keep you interested. And like, fuck, maybe I just play good ones.
One game.
But
one game that
I like that time period too. I just got back from the Finger Lakes up in New York. It's like kind of like a wine type of thing. I went to this museum.